button. Y'all. Everybody knows I'm crazy a little bit, so. Boom chicka bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Why am I cracking my own self up? Nobody knows. But hello and welcome back. We're about to get it in, you guys. Nobody knows what's happening here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Is that you, baby pants? Did you just thumbs me up? Yeah, that was you. Baby pants is in the house. 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 I love how you washed or cleaned my glasses, babe, and then right back to looking like I just let something spray directly up into my mouth or my face. What is going on, Anastasia? She stopped her chopping to come watch me chop. How are you doing, Anastasia? How is your day? How is your day? How is your day? How are you doing? How is your wonderful Wednesday? I'm guessing it's Wednesday evening in Kenya. It is just Wednesday afternoon here right now, but I appreciate you coming in to say hello. How was business today? How was everybody? Was it busy? Or was it a relaxed day? Anastasia, tell me. I need to know. Anastasia saying hello to Aaron. So I'm going to be doing a little something, you guys, but as you know, I usually try to give it a couple minutes, wait for people to be notified of the live so that we can begin the process of what I'm doing. Not going to be live too long, but I am going to start to do a couple more of these like pop-up lives so that we can all chit chat and you guys can see what I'm doing. I am good, just finished chopping. Okay. I am good, Anastasia. I am good. It has been a busy day already so far, but that is okay by me. We had some storms last night. Freaking tornadoes. I don't know if, do they have tornadoes in Kenya, Anastasia? But we have, in the Midwest here where I live, there's something called tornadoes where the air starts, or I guess basically the air turns like that. Very technical term. But things get swooped up in it and whole villages and towns just get demolished. So we had one of those sweep through, but we were lucky because it didn't touch us. Which is, I mean, we kind of live relatively close to what would be defined as a city. Usually tornadoes don't come whipping through areas that look like the one that I live in. So I felt pretty confident, but it did get a little fancy last night. We did get some real strong winds. I think they were up to 70 miles per hour. And a lot of like really heavy rain. And then some areas did get some hail. So that's what it is. Is it like an earthquake? It's like an earthquake for the sky, Anastasia. But no, it's definitely not like an earthquake. A tornado is something, it's more of an air situation where the wind is just really crazy and then it begins to cyclone. It starts to rotate and get really crazy and then stuff gets up into it. I know that was a very technical telling of what a tornado was. I know you guys feel very educated now, not for real. But anywho, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen and throwing your thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so. I am going to say that I'm very excited, you guys. We did hit 601 subscribers. And I'm like, come on now. Because this little baby channel has only been up for about 6 months. So to already be at 600 subscribers, I feel like is really cool. We're moving a heck of a lot faster than I moved on my bigger channel. My DIY channel is up to almost 7,000 subscribers right now. And I can't even remember what it was like to only have 600, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Jack Harris, what's up, my friend? Happy freaking Wednesday. How are you doing? And then let's see, we've got Concord Stargirl. I just put my middle school. Okay. Well, that's a huge deal. That is a huge deal, Concord Stargirl. Congratulations, baby girl. That is huge. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing that with us. Thank you for double tapping your screen, throwing your thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing. I'm doing good, Nigerian princess. Sis, what'd you say we were? You're my wifey? I'm doing good, wifey. All right. Apparently, if you marry a Nigerian man, because my husband is half Nigerian, To every other Nigerian woman who's married, you're a wifey. So, I'm basically AA's Empire's wifey. JD is in the house. JD. Hey, how are you? How are you? I'm loving your videos. And I always love to see your smiling face. So thank you so much for coming in. What else did I miss? If I missed it, y'all, it's just going to be scrolling by me. I apologize. Repeat it if I did not acknowledge you. Shower time, you're on. Cool. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to wait just about another minute, and then I'm going to get going because this chicken is not going to marinate itself. It's not going to season itself. It's not going to marinate itself. So I am most definitely going to need to do that. JD saying hello to Anastasia. Fishman. Yes. Thank you. I love these freaking glasses. These are like my favorites, right? They're like the most coolest cat eye glasses. I feel like they're really good at shaping my face, so I'm a fan of that. But thank you, Fishman, for coming in today and saying hello. How is your day going? How's your week? We're about midway through the week, you guys, and that's a big deal to me, right? Because it means that we're halfway done with this damn week, right? So thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for already subscribing. For those of you who are already subscribed, and for those of you who haven't subscribed, feel free to go ahead and do so. But we did hit 600 subscribers today. Of course, I'm drinking a libation. You guys know I usually do that when I cook, so nothing surprising here. The Fishman took your grandma? That's freaking hilarious. Oh my goodness, no. Now this person who's in here right now, it is rare that she catches me full live, but she will catch a replay, and that is my girl Kira from Simply Miss Kira and Travel Tings with Miss Kira. Now come on through. What is up, Kira? What is up? You know why Kira was like, wait, I'm about to get hungry. Let me go see if BOK Media Life Food Freaks is live, because Kira can be easily influenced. And after you see me marinate this chicken, Kira, you're going to be influenced for sure. Thank you, wifey, for the hearts. And again, if you guys did not hear that, the AA Empire, she is a Nigerian princess, and she informed me, because I'm married to a half Nigerian, that she and I are wifeys in the Nigerian, space. So she my wifey, just in case y'all didn't know. So Miss here said, I actually did get up to go get something to eat. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, baby girl. I believe that to be true. Is Aaron laughing at me? Well, Aaron, it's not my fault. You're the one who half Nigerian. So you're the one that made me AA Empire's wifey. You know what I'm saying? You wifeyed me, and now I apparently have wifeyed her. So that's how it goes, you guys. Anywho, I'm going to give it another quick hot minute. AA Empire's in here laughing too. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to give it about another minute for people to come in. What I'm about to do is not going to take too long. I am just going to be getting some chicken marinated for Aaron and I's dinner tonight. Now, you're not going to see this whole process because I usually like to marinate my chicken for 2 days. That is not going to happen because your girl's been busy, but I am going to marinate this for about 6 or 7 hours. What you will see, which will be a short that will drop on Sunday, showing the completion of the whole process. So make sure that you're subscribed and make sure your notification bells are set and that you are also watching my shorts, because there will be a short of this whole process being completed. So don't worry that you're not going to be able to see it tonight or eat it tonight, because it's going to be freaking delicious. That's what I know. Anywho, going to give it about 1 more minute to the 10-minute mark to just let everybody kind of come in, and then we are going to begin. While we're waiting, I just want to say I appreciate you guys, again, woot woot, for helping me hit 601 subscribers on my little baby channel. I appreciate you guys so much for that. I didn't expect to be this far along, and considering the fact that I'm halfway to my dang watch time hours, I feel like I'm cruising along here way faster than I was cruising on my older channel, I would say. So I appreciate that. Okay, AA Empire, you go take care of that beautiful baby. AA Empire has like the cutest son who just like absolutely is about to have his own channel. So if you guys have not subscribed to her, definitely take a look at her channel. And okay, thank you for the congratulations, Kira. Thank you. So anywho, what are we doing here? I'm about to go ahead and get started, you guys. Let me stop procrastinating. One thing I do need to do though is I do need to go get myself a fork. That is imperative. I will be right back. I hope everybody is having a good Wednesday. I really, really do. It's June, you guys. It's June. If you have not made your summer plans, if you are not out here getting the sun, if you ain't going to the farmer's market, you need to get to it. I'm telling you right now, summer goes like this, and then it'll be cold as hell again. So if you do not get at it, it will get at you, if that makes sense. All right, Stacia's World. Woo, 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 woo. Listening while cooking. That's perfect because I'm about to start marinating this. So the very first ingredient I'm going to put in is going to be some light brown sugar. Now I am doing chicken legs, and I like my chicken legs very sweet and very spicy. This is going to be a really nice little meal that we're doing tonight, and I really want that sweetness to be sticking to my chicken. Okay, so I am doing light brown sugar, and all brown sugar is, to my knowledge, is just plain sugar with a little bit of molasses in it. Okay, like your girl, right? Light brown sugar. I don't know. Anywho, we're going in. So I went in and put the full bowl of that. The next thing I'm going to do, and I just realized I needed a spoon. Hold your horses, y'all. Hold your horses. Don't get frisky out here. Hold your horses. Let me get my spoon together. Let me get my life together. Y'all know how it gets. No particular order. I'm just adding these based on how close they are to me. Thank you guys so much for throwing your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated. I'm going in with some dried thyme. It's like dried ground thyme. Thyme can be very strong, and it can turn a dish from delicious to medicinal in a hot, quick second. So you don't want to go too far, but I do like the smell and the flavor of thyme. So I'm going to go in with about that much, right? And you guys know I don't measure, so if you're asking me what the measurement is, you're going to have a rough day. So we're going to go in with that. The next thing I'm going to go in with is my own dried chili situation, right? And you guys know, you watched me make this a few videos ago, because this is dried ground chilies from my own garden, and it's spicy. Just shaking it around like that got up into my dang left nostrils, had your girl out here feeling some sort of way. So I can't even put this too close to me. It's that spicy. Steven, what is up? Of course, Steven comes in right away, acting up, but I appreciate you for being here, Steven, and thank you for throwing your thumbs up. So I'm going to go in. I want this to be really spicy, you guys. I am going to be serving it with a little bit of jalapeno habanero situation later, but I'm going in with this much. If Aaron is watching this, which I know he is, he's probably like, oh, Lord. It's going to be spicy, but I'm going in with that much. Ooh, she tried it. Woo! She was strong. She was strong coming out. I will say that. The next thing I'm going to go in with is I have some pre-ground allspice, and it's basically allspice and clove. You need the smallest amount of this, but it's perfect inside of dishes like this. Hey, Liz. Sunshine Sally just rolled up, you guys. What's up, Liz Rodriguez? Thank you so much for coming in, baby girl. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. I know how you do. I am making a marinade for my chicken legs for tonight, Steven. It just got in my nose also. So anyway, I am going in with a small amount of this allspice clove mixture. You don't want to do too much. As you guys know, clove is a very strong spice, and I love that about it. But it's going to add a little something to the chicken, and as you're eating it, you're going to be like, what is that? What is that delightfulness? And the delightfulness is going to be clove and allspice. So we're going to do that. And in a similar vein, I'm going to go in with a small amount of cinnamon. Now, I had some cinnamon I had ground myself fresh, but we had ran through it, so I'm just using pre-ground cinnamon. Small pinches. Hear me when I say this. Small pinches of the cinnamon, small pinches of the allspice and clove are perfectly fine. I know we usually associate those spices with sweet things, but they're not sweet spices. They're warming spices. And if you see all the things that are going in here, we're dealing with warming spices. So I know they're usually associated with sweetness. There will be some sweetness in this chicken because we have all that brown sugar, but those spices are warming spices, and we want this to be a nice, beautiful, warm tasting, spicy, sweet chicken. Okay, so what's going on here? Stacia says, hi, weed lover. Anastasia and Steven going at it. I don't know if you guys know this, but Steven is like me. He does not like okra. Well, I don't mind okra if it's fried, but I do not like it when it is slimy, and I do not like eggplant under any circumstances. Put in the comments if you mess with eggplant, because I need to know if that's who you are, because I need to know. I need to know if you're an eggplant eater because I don't like eggplant at all. What I have is some dried cilantro here that I'm also going in with. And again, you guys know I don't measure. I'm just letting the ancestors guide me, okay? I just let the ancestors take the wheel, and then I let them guide me to the right amount of seasoning. The next thing you'll see me go in with is some turmeric. Turmeric's good for so many reasons. You guys have heard me say this 1,000 times. One, it's a great color, but it's also an anti-inflammatory, and I have reasons right now that a little anti-inflammation would be nice. Kira says that she loves okra. I do too when it's fried. I don't like it slimy. I'm not against eggplant, but I'm not, you're not checking for it either. Okay, fair enough. I'm going in with coriander because you guys know I will put coriander in anything. I love coriander, and I'm going in with a lot. I need to refill my little situation here because I'm going in hard on the coriander. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going in, because this is a dry rub, kind of on the chicken, I will add a couple of wet ingredients, but because it's mostly dry, I am using dried dehydrated garlic as opposed to fresh, just to stay in the same vein, right, as the rest of my seasonings. What's Steven saying? Yes, we need to block eggplant haters. Steven, should we get like shirts? Should I get A-Train to make us some shirts that are like anti-eggplant? Like we don't mess with that. Liz says, you're a great chef, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Liz has always got the sweetest things to say. So going in with my dehydrated garlic, and I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going in kind of heavy. We're doing that. The next thing I'm going to go in with is, and you guys can't read this because it's probably backwards to you, but it's mango pepper from Badia, okay? And I love this stuff. As soon as you open it up, you smell mango, right? And because we're going with the sticky, the sweet, the spicy, I like that little extra piece. Plus it's pepper, right? So you get a double hit. You get a little bit of fruit and you get a little bit of pepper, and I like that. What is Stacia saying? Stephen, what about eggplant farmers? We're down with the eggplant farmers, okay, Anastasia? We're just not down with the eggplant eaters, all right? That's what we've decided. Stephen and I have decided that we're not messing with eggplant eaters. Anyway, I'm going in with a couple shakes. And it's pepper, so your girl has to be, is it gonna, wait, well, hold up. Ho, 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 ho. Back like it never left. Woo. Try to get your girl. Try to get your girl up. Let's see what's going on here. Put it on the grocery list, Kira. What? And of course, right up underneath Kira is Donzel. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Ooh, ooh. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. What's up, Donzel? Donzel. I love these weeks, Donzel, where I get to see you multiple times. Thank you so much. Steven says, yes, anti-eggplant shirts. That's what I'm talking about. What's happening? Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right now? How do you want to handle that, baby pants? Okay. Well, Donzel saying hi to Kira. Somebody throwing up hearts. Somebody just gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Give me a hot, quick second, you guys. You will hear me mute out, but that is because I'm talking to Aaron. He just had a meeting pop up on him, and we share workspace. So I need to know if he's popping up a meeting. So give me a hot, quick second, you guys. I have just been informed by A-Train that it's going to be fine. So we're going with it. But this is what it's like when you have two people who work from home and they're doing multiple things. Aaron at any given time is doing 1,000 different things, as am I, and we're just making it work. That's what you do when you have a ride or die like I do, and I'm very lucky and blessed to have that. Now let's see what's going on here in the Chiznats. Steven says, mango pepper sounds tasty. It is, my friend. She didn't even talk to me. Kira didn't even ask how I was doing. She was like, how you doing, Donzel? Lisa, yes. Welcome in, Lisa, to my very new subscriber. Welcome in, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for recently subscribing, and thank you for throwing your thumbs up. I am in the process of putting my marinade together for my little chicken situation. So we've mostly got a large portion of our spices in. At this point, I just have a few more that I'm going to add in. I'm taking a little sip of my libation because you guys know how I get down. And then we're moving on. So The next thing I'm going to do is add the world's smallest amount of salt. JD, I see you, JD. I see you. Meta Rock Life. Woo, 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 woo. I like that. I love when the names are just really cool. Meta Rock Life. I'll rock that life. Come on now. I love that. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already. So I'm going in with a relatively small amount of salt, and I'll tell you why in a second. Going in with all that. The reason we're going in with a small amount of salt is because you will see me later go in with this soy sauce, right? And the mango pepper. Hold. Back. Okay, that mango pepper tried to get your girl again. Apparently when some stuff hit it, it plooped back up in my face and tried to create a situation. Anywho, the reason I went in with the smallest amount of salt is because I will be going in with some soy sauce later, and soy sauce obviously is very salty, so we don't need too much salt for this. So right now we have all of the dry ingredients that I intend to put inside of this marinade in here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get those kind of homogenized together. Now to me this is an important tip, whatever you want to call it, is don't just take all these and dump them on your chicken. Dump them into a bowl, some sort of vessel, a bag, something first, and get them homogenized. Get your dried seasonings together first before you add whatever meat you're putting in. This way your seasoning is more homogenized, right? You don't wind up with little pieces that taste more like this or more like that. This is going to give your marinade, specifically your dry rub, a better chance of all having the same taste throughout, if that makes sense. That mango pepper still trying to get me. Let's see, what is Kira talking about? The mummy emoji takes me out every time. Yeah, I love that freaking emoji. We usually use that for Helen. Is Helen Okoye in the house? Is she out here creeping and waiting for us to show up? Come on. What's happening? Sometimes Helen will just pop up on you. For really reals. Steven says, mango habanero sauce, my fave on chicken wings. Yes, I love that. Meta Rock Life says, my YouTube name was Ben. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. And thank you for coming back. So you've already subscribed, but go ahead if you haven't subscribed on this particular account to subscribe on this one too. You guys know we're making our play for 100,000 subscribers. And I know we seem very far from that, but I don't think we're that far at all, right? Did you guys see me try to manifest that into the universe? Try to manifest it, just like the same way that this mango pepper is trying to manifest itself up into my damn nostrils. That's the manifestations that we're doing over here. Helen, get out of the book. I mean, honestly, Steven, I don't know what time it is in Kenya, but shouldn't she go to sleep too? If Helen's out here, shouldn't she also be going to sleep? I would say. That's my little inside joke with Helen, because Helen loves to show up and tell people to go to sleep who aren't in Kenya, because she knows sometimes we'll be up very late. But she loves to tell us to go to sleep, but then Helen will be up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to talk to somebody, and I'm like, not that double standard. We're not doing that today. Sifting Soil and More. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming in. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? I was just watching you plant some damn blueberries the other day. I was like, ooh, blueberries. I love the sound of that. So thank you so much for coming in. How is your Wednesday going? And thank you for throwing your thumbs up as well. So anyway, you guys, hopefully you guys can see. As I was chit-chatting, I was also pulling all of those dried ingredients that we had together, right? So now it looks homogenized. We're good to go with this right now. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide that bad boy to the side, and then I have a plate of pre-washed, pre-cleaned chicken legs. Ta-da! I don't know why I did that, you guys. One thing we are going to do with these chickens is I am going to get them in my bowl, but not before I do one thing. Now, for the most part, I trust this chicken. You know what I'm saying? We've exchanged numbers. I know where his mama live. We know I'm okay with this chicken because I cleaned it, so I'm assuming it doesn't have the manila on it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's fine. It's just my take. Now, I am going to get myself a knife, and I'm going to do it like my African friends do it, which just means that I'm about to cut it in my hand. Okay, not cut my hand, but I'm about to cut it in my hand. So I grab myself one of these deliciously cleaned drumsticks, And I think we just sharpened this knife yesterday. It could be sharper. But what I'm doing is to the fatter part of the chicken, hopefully you guys can see this, I am giving it just a cut, right? So I just kind of did a couple of slits there at the fat part of the chicken, right? So at this little part here, boop, 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 I'm cutting a little couple of slits in that, and then I'm throwing it in my bowl. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I go to really get my marinade down in there, I want that marinade to go to the bone, right? There's no rhyme or reason to how and why I'm making the slits. I'm just getting it down to the dang bone, right? This will also help my chicken cook a little faster. If you were going to fry this step that I'm doing is almost integral to me to make sure that the chicken is fried. Plus you don't lose anything, right? For every one of these slits that I have here, that's more place for your breading to go inside of, and it will give you a crispier chicken. So help it cook faster, help it cook more evenly, and give you crispiness. Why not? I'm going for it. So anyway, I am just putting some slits here in this dang chicken, and then getting it down into our seasoning. And then after this, I will wash my hands, because while I trust this chicken, and I know this chicken's mama, I'm still not gonna, play games with that. And I'm not about to put this this dry rub on this chicken barehanded, because we have, what is that? Those dried chilies from my own yard, and I know how hot those are. I knew Helen was in the bush. I knew Helen was. Go to sleep, Helen. Go to sleep. Nah, but Helen, thank you so much for being here. Yes, and Meta Rock Life coming in with the crazy emojis I've never seen before. But Helen, we knew you were in the bush. Steven and I, everybody, JD, everybody knew you was in the bush. But thank you so much for coming out of the bush to say hello. How did the babies like the shopping video? You guys, if you don't know this, my shopping Saturday videos, Helen's children love them. You know, people be like, I'm big and whatever. Well, apparently I'm big in Kenya for the kids. I'm big in Kenya for the kids. The kids love my dang shopping videos. I love that. Shadow Slayer, what is up, my friend? Steven, leave me alone. Steven and Helen about to have a situation in here. I love it. Anywho, I am just putting the slits in the chicken, and then we're going to get the seasoning down in the chicken and get this bad boy going, right? So now all of my chicken has been put into slits. We've got our little marinade. Your girl's hand is full chickened now, so you got to give me a minute while I get that off my hand. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Does anybody have any big plans for the latter half of this week? I've got a couple of lives. For those of you guys who are people who really like the Critter Cam, we will be going live for 24 hours tomorrow doing the Critter Cam. So if you are a fan of that, get yourself ready, because I think that's going to be a good time. If you're not a fan of it, you're going to have to find something else to do, because that's what we're doing tomorrow for 24 hours. So I will be in the chat. I do have some DIY videos I have to film for my other video, or my other channel, but I will be in the chat tomorrow chit-chatting with you guys. Oh Lord, Cheaty? Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce that whole name, Cheaty, because I'll butcher it for sure, and you know I will. But welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Shadow Slayer had to delete their account. Oh Lord. Shifting Soul said, oh, I'm about to go get some chicken. Look at this, YouTubes. I'm out here influencing people on the dang chicken streets. Cheaty says hi to Steven. Steven says Helen's not African. She's a Martian. She's an African Martian then. We'll go with that. Anna Boo. Anna Boo. Lash me beads. Y'all know that's my song for Anna Boo. How are you, baby girl? I'm in here making chicken. You was just thinking about me? I was just thinking about you. Your gift is in the mail. The eagle is in the sky. Liz is saying, when are we having dance party again? Thank you, Liz, for saying that. So those of you guys who like the dance parties that we do, the Friday night vibes, where we take Aaron's graphic art, usually always food related, and I mix it with music, Friday the 13th. So the very next one, Liz, is going to be Friday the 13th. So if anybody's down for that, Friday the 13th, we will be partying on this channel again. Cheaty says, thank you. Girl with Helen says, hi to Cheaty. Back and forth. Anna Boo saying, good afternoon to everybody. Nita, how are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you guys for throwing your thumbs up and subscribing. For those of you who just showed up, in case you did not know, we hit 600 subscribers, you guys. which is huge, right? I'm at almost half my watch time hours needed, and we hit 600 subscribers. I feel very good about that. Steven the raccoon. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my God, there's so much going on here. Parks, what is up, my friend? How are you? How are you? Cheaty says, how are you doing today, Steven? Wow, congratulations to you. She says, thank you, Cheaty. I'm very excited. Oh, and if you guys follow me on my other channel, which is BOK Media Life, just the plain, guess what? I made it to the level, well, I had already been at the level, I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers, but I finally opened it up for memberships. And my very first member, Liz, this will crack you up, was Ray the Right Miller. I don't know what's going on with the sirens, you guys. You know we got a highway situation over there. But my very first member on my DIY channel was Ray Miller. So it was really cool. I have 2 members right now on that channel. And I think it's the coolest thing ever because the membership is a very new thing for me. But we are going to see if we can grow that membership base as big as we can. So if you support me on that channel as well and you want to be a member on that channel or you've always wanted to, go ahead and do that. Our very first members only live will be on Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on that channel. So if you're interested, definitely make sure that you head over there and become a member there. Nobody knows, Shadow Slayer. Liz Rodrigo says, yes. Okay, what? Yes, Ray. Oh, by the way, I don't know if, for those of you guys who are followers of this nonsense that I get into all the time, Ray looks almost exactly like my brother. No joke, right? And I've been telling Ray that forever, right? So I sent Ray's picture to my father. And my father, and I was on the phone with my dad when he got the picture, and my father was like, who is this? And I was like, Dad, you tell me. And my dad was like, who is this? And I was like, no, it's this dude from YouTube who looks an awful lot like my brother. And he was like, yeah, he does look an awful lot like us. He was like, who is Mama? He was like, my dad was like, who is his mom? I was like, Dad, if there's something you got to tell me, tell me. And then I sent Ray's picture to my brother. And my brother was like, what? So Ray is probably related to me. I don't know how that happened. But apparently, I think Ray's mom might be a hottie and my dad ran up and through. Who knows? But I think Ray and I might be related. That's all I'm saying. We got the DNA test out here. I got Maury on the phone. We're going to try to get to the bottom of this thing. I mean, I know we've been twinning forever, but I think Ray is my brother. I really do. Yes, thank you, Anna. Just laughing at me. Anyway, so you guys know I got my cut up chicken inside of this big old bowl with that dry rub that we did. And now I'm about to get fancy. All right. I got my little gloves on. And I don't know if you guys can see me. Hopefully you can. I know the comments are in the way. That's why it's better to watch me on TV. Then bigger and better. But I am just getting this dry rub up in here. Every little nook, every little cranny. I'm disrespecting this chicken, right? This chicken is getting manipulated by me, right? We're going hard on this. And because of the sugar quotient, she is going to start to look really, really wet. And yes, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, well, she had those wet ingredients she needs to put in, and that's fine, but we're going to get this going first. So you see that? That's where I want it all to look like. I don't have any paprika. I don't usually use paprika. I use Asian red chili flakes. And Abu says we can see. Good, good, good. Because I'm in here disrespecting this chicken, and I want everybody to know about it. This is not a secret. What's going on between me and this chicken, I want the world to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here disrespecting it. So, just me working on this chicken, talking nonsense. Why don't you guys let me know, out of the recent videos that I've dropped, which was your favorite on this channel? Because you guys know I have the 2 channels, but was there a video that I dropped on this channel that really was like spoke to you and you were just like, damn, she over here getting it in? Tell me. I love to hear stuff like that, you guys. This is a great place when you catch me live to just tell me what you're into. Tell me what you liked on my channel. Tell me what moved you. Tell me what was weird. Tell me if you have questions. I'm here. I'll answer them. You guys know I'm down. I'm just over here rubbing damn chicken. Oh, you like the tacos? That short I did, Liz? That was a good short. Those tacos were damn good. Those tacos were delicious. I will mess a taco up. My vlogs. Okay, Anna. So, okay. Well, Anna, baby girl, I'm going to try to get back to doing a vlog next week. We just haven't been doing much other than working, so I hadn't had a lot of things to vlog about, but I will get back into that because I know a lot of you guys like them, and I want to give you guys the content that you like. So, Stacia saying hello to Liz and saying hello to Anna while I manipulate this dang chicken and get all the dang nooks and crannies with this delicious seasoning, which is very spicy because I can feel it trying to disrespect me right now. The chicken was like, oh, you're going to disrespect me? I'm disrespecting you back. That's what's happening. Oh, we get to see me in a different light. I see it. I see what you're trying to say, Anna Boo. I see. I see. Well, let me tell you this for sure. All things being good and equal in the world, when Christmas time comes, I do vlogs. Aaron and I do a vlog once a week. So expect, I know that seems like it's a long way off, but it's not that far. It's not that far. It'll be here before you know it. Which is why it's so important, if you love summer, that you get out there and have yourself a time, because summer will be over in a hot, quick minute. Okay, you guys. So look at this. Let me get my little glovesies off. I'm going to have to replace these with another set. But let me get this set off and show you guys where we're at. So do you guys see where the chicken is so far? That's where we are. You seeing that? It smells delicious. Now, I'm going to set that to the side. I've got myself Guantanamera. No, it's Guantanamera. Leave me alone. Y'all know how I act up on the hair. But thank you to whoever just threw their thumbs up. You guys, we are one away from 20 thumbs up. That would be huge. That does not usually happen in these lives, and I would be greatly, greatly appreciative of that. But I've got myself a fancy looking little lime here. I'm giving her a little squeeze, and we're going to give her a little bit of a roll. By any chance, did anybody catch that delicious fruit salad that I did live yesterday? That was really, really good. I'm probably going to eat some of that after this with the watermelon diced up and the pineapple, the cucumber, the jalapeno, all the things you would not expect. That was so good. Let me get a little knifey for my little lime action. And then now I'm going to add some of my wet style ingredients. Oh, Lord, Georgia Peach Nut Garden. Come on now. Don't say summer in. Steven says, hello, just subscribe. Mona of Sifting of Soil. And yes, Sifting Soil, if you're still in here, thank you so much for sending people over. I appreciate you so much. And I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. We have a beautiful community here, and we are continuing to grow. Anna says, I am super excited to get my package. I didn't expect it, but I'm super excited and happy. So grateful. Well, listen, Anna, I hope you like it. I'm one of those people who's like very, like I try to, when I give somebody a gift, I really like to think about what I think this person is going to love, right? I hate giving people gifts that they kind of only halfway like. I don't like people that like fake tell me they like a gift. So if you don't like it, tell me you don't like it. She's never going to do that. Anna Boo is like probably the sweetest person in the world. She's never going to be like, oh, I hated that. But I hope you don't hate it, Anna. I really wanted to be supportive to what you're doing and how you are trying to grow your business. I want to be supportive to that, as you know. And so I got you a gift that was part of that support. So I hope you love it. Okay, so here we go. I'm going in with my lime, giving her a squeeze. Usually I have Aaron squeeze my limes because my upper body strength situation is not is not what we want. But I'm doing pretty good. Don't you think, babe?
Yeah, you're doing good with that lime.
See, now Aaron will squeeze a lime so that when it's over, it just looks like a little Tylenol. But I'm not capable of that kind of squeezings. Okay? Now, Anna Boo, she's a Caribbean princess, and I've seen her cook. She could probably squeeze the hell out of a lime, but this is the best I can do, you guys. This is what we're doing. So we're getting our little limesies down in there. And as I promised, because we only salted it a little bit, because we were going in with some soy sauce. So I'm going to go in with a couple of loopity-loops of the soy sauce, okay? Now the other thing I'm going to go in here with, because I'm not frying these are going to bake. Oh, Lord. Got to get my top off my, Lord Jesus, is a little bit of olive oil, right? So we're going to go in with a little bit of that because they are going to bake, and I want to get that char. You guys know how I like to cook my chicken. If you've been following my videos and you've watched my recipes, every time I cook chicken, I throw a char on it. Every single time, whether it's in the oven, whatever. I like a little bit of crispy black nonsense on my chicken every single time. So that's what we're doing here by adding that oil. Now let me get my little glovesies on, and I'm about to double up. Because I don't know. I mean, I think I know that this chicken's okay, but you never know where the damn chicken been. And so I double glove it. All right. Let that be a lesson to you young bucks out there. Let's see what's going on here. Sifting Soil said, awesome. Yes, thank you, Sifting Soil. I super appreciate that. Helen laughing. Shadow Slayer saying, 7 views. I definitely have a surprise for you, and I know you're going to enjoy it. I'm sure I will. I love gifts, so feel free. I love that. And Helen saying, whoa, Anna. Anastasia saying hello to Helen. So now, you guys, that we have our lime juice and our olive oil and our, Lord Jesus, I can't talk, that soy sauce in there, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mix this up again and around. All we're doing. Oh, my Lord. Did I get stuff everywhere? Chicken nonsense everywhere. But this smells so good. If you guys could be in here right now and you guys could get yourself a whiff of this, you would be like, coming back for dinner tonight. Coming back for dinner tonight. Now, my second glove tried to take off on me. I need to go get my better gloves. But this is what we got today. And you know what we do, you guys? We make it work. Right? That's what we do. Oh, this smells so good. Baby.
Yeah.
Aaron ain't coming on camera, you guys, but I want him to smell this real quick. Can you sniff this out for me, baby? While I put this off my hands. Oh, that's probably too. That might be in the way, but why don't you just pop in and just say whatever. You don't have to say nothing, but just like hit the sniff it up.
Oh, wow. That's
What do you think?
That's some nice seasoning you got going on there, baby.
It smells delightful, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little sweet. Very aromatic.
Got you excited about dinner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
It looks good, too.
Yeah. It's going to be delightful. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be sticky. Obviously, it's going to be spicy because you know how much nonsense I put in that. He was like, I saw you, girl. Anywho, straight from the mouth of Babe, it's going to be delicious. He's already said it, y'all. Slime juice. There's okra in it. No! Steven. Lime juice. What else did I miss? What am I drinking? Oh, okay. Sifted Soil and More try to come for my drinks. I'm drinking a little bit of, no, I'm drinking an IPA. I think this is, what is this, babe? It's like Deschutes Tropical.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Tropical Deschutes. I love this. It's very good. Perfect summer beer. Very light, very refreshing. That is what I'm getting into. What are you drinking? What's everybody drinking? You're selling your own bones. It's temporary still. What are you talking about, Shadow Slayer? You be in here crazy, Shadow Slayer. Stacia says your friend Steven Helen is here asking for eggplant. Y'all leave Steven alone. So now that we've got our chicken marinated, let me do one thing. I'm going to go ahead and get some foil cling wrap over the top. Just cleaning the top of my bowl a little bit here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this in the refrigerator, and it will marinate until I get ready to cook it tonight when the sun goes down, because it's going to have an oven on situation, and I'm not turning the oven on right now unless she's nice and dark outside. Because it's not very hot today, but I don't play games in the summertime. What is going on, Michael? You're just popping open on me, Michael. Thank you so much, MDL Crochet. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I totally know what it's like to pop in and pop the heck back out. So I appreciate you doing that. What's going on here? Do you have to be 18 to drink apple juice? Yeah, the Shadow Slayer, you got to be older than 18, my friend. You got to be 21 to drink in this country. I don't know, and there's different rules in different countries that I've been in, but in the United States, you have to be the age of 21, which is a little bit strange to me because you're 18, you can join service, right? You can join service, but you have to be 21 to drink. That seems a little strange, but not up to me, 21 years old, right? So if you're an adult here, that's what they define it as, right? Anywho, we've got our cling wrap on. Your girl's going to get this in the refrigerator and find a spot. Lord Jesus, this refrigerator is not conducive to this sort of nonsense. Aaron and I's refrigerator is usually packed to the gills with beer, so trying to get stuff like this in here is a scene and a situation. But baby pants, I did it.
Good job.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm beside myself with pride. I managed to get it in the refrigerator, and I didn't even have to, chuck any beers out. So I consider that a win, right? So I've got a little cleanup I've got to do, you guys. We have hit 44 minutes. I am glad that so many of you, I should say, joined today. And I'm so glad that you guys had a good time. For my country, you got to be 21. Whoa, but 15. I don't even know. That whole thing is crazy, Shadow Slayer. And don't say the word again. Anna Boo said every time you say Anastasia, I'm looking up. I know, Anna Boo. I know. That's why it's like I make that distinction. I'm like, Anna Boo, Anna Boo. Anastasia, Anastasia. Did I celebrate my birthday yet? No, Liz. My birthday is next month. Your girl's a Leo, if you didn't know. Okay? Leo. All right? It's pretty much the only sign worth being. But for the rest of you guys, I know you're trying the best you can, but it's hard when you're not a Leo. I'm messing with you guys. But anywho, yes, my birthday is actually next month, towards the end of next month. I'm expecting to have a really good time. I think Aaron's got some wonderful things planned for me. And hopefully whatever we do, I will be vlogging that so that you guys can also spend some of that time with me and us as we do celebrate that. But Anna Boo, Lash Me Beats birthday, if I am not mistaken, tell me if I'm wrong, is on the 22nd of this month. Is that right? 22nd, 29th? 22nd, 29th. 29th. It's in my calendar. It's in my calendar. I can't remember anybody's birthday. The only birthdays that I remember are Aaron's, and sometimes I mess that up by the date, and my dad's, because my dad's birthday is 2 days after mine. Those are the only birthdays I remember. Everybody else's, I mess up by a day or two. That's just me. I tries. But anywho, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Your girl is starting to sweat. Thank you for everybody who joined this particular live. If you guys did not see the beautiful tablescape video that I dropped earlier today, please go ahead and watch that. It's a very short video. It's like 5 minutes or something, but it really helps me because, again, we're trying to get the channel to grow. The more videos you guys watch, the more I get pushed out. You know how it goes. Also, if you are subscribed on my other channel, BOK Media Life, I will be doing a live premiere tonight, walking through the Dollar Tree, finding some really cool stuff. If you guys want to see all of the cool stuff that I found, make sure that you head over to that channel and that you're subscribed and that your notification bell is on, because I think it's at 5 tonight. It's either 5 or 5:30 Central Standard Time. I will be on there chit-chatting with you guys, walking through the Dollar Tree. So make sure that you're there for that. Ooh, a little burp boogie. Anywho, 100 subscribers per month. That's not bad at all. I know, Anna. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's so freaking cool. It is, so Shadow Slayer, it is 1:14 in the afternoon here. So that is what is going on. So anywho, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate all of you guys again for being here. I appreciate all of you guys who helped us get to over 600 subscribers. Come on, bring it. That is the support that we're talking about. We're going to continue to do more stuff. We're going to continue to roll out better things for you guys. For those of you guys who do love it, Critter Cam is going to be on tomorrow all day for 24 hours. We're turning it on at 8 tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it will be on until 8 a.m. Central Standard Time or until the phone dies. So if you guys love to watch critters eat our delicious snacks, fruits, seeds, nuts, whatever the heck we put out there for them, make sure that you guys tune in. Of course, I will be in the chat on and off through the day, chit-chatting with you guys and hearing about what you got going on, right? Anywho, I'm going to go because I got business. I got videos that I got to do, people's videos I got to see, stiff. But I appreciate you guys being here. And again, have a good, what's that? Rest of your day. Oh, and before I leave, if you want to see how this whole chicken thing turns out, I will be posting a short of it on Sunday, right? So you'll be able to see this part again, right? And then you'll be able to see what it looks like when we put it in the oven, when we take it out of the oven. And who knows, I might even throw in a little taste. So make sure that you guys are prepared for that on Sunday, okay? Well, you guys have a good one. Bye. Boop, 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 boop.